So I'm going to put some soap on this opening. And I'm going to place it in the hot water. Okay. Now I'm going to place it in the room temperature water. Okay, so it's a little bit slower. All right. So what happened with the hot water? The bubble started growing. Okay, why was the bubble growing? Because the particles were moving faster. Okay, it's heating up the particles, the air particles inside the bottle. When that happens, those particles rise up, just like the steam coming off of the water. It's rising up. Okay. What happened when I put it in the cold water? The particles were moving slower, so what happened? The bubble started to deflate. Okay? Because the colder water caused the particles to move slower, so the particles start moving back down. Okay, they start condensing. If I put the soap film on this bottle and I put it inside the cold water, okay, not a whole lot of stuff happens. It only went up a little bit, but that's probably because this isn't as cold as it was earlier. So let me get some fresh cold water. All right, so I got film on this. It's going inside cold water. Oops. All right, so it still moves up, but just a little bit. And the only reason why that's probably happening is just the pressure that's being built up. Because when I did this last period, it didn't do anything. It just stayed there. Okay? But with the hot water, that hot water increases the temperature inside the bottle, causes the air to move faster and go up, fills up that soap, turns into a bubble. Okay, when we move that bubble into the cold water, particles slow down, the bubble started to decrease in size. Okay? When we just put the bottle with soap directly into the cold water first, it just makes it a little bit of a smaller bubble. All right? So there's 3 observations, 3 things that happen. One is just the hot water. One is just the cold water. And the last one is the hot water and then into the cold water. Okay?
Just what you just said in the observation.
Well, those are just like the 3 ideas of the observations, but you have to actually write down what happened. So you have to write down when the bottle was put in the cold water, this happened. When the bottle was put in the hot water, this happened. Okay, those will be your observations. The observations can be just very basic like that. You don't have to go into too much detail. Just hot water, a bubble grew. Cold water, nothing happened. Or very little happened. I'll see how big it gets before it pops. See how much faster it is?
Oh my gosh.
So let me increase the temperature. Okay, I'll try to get it so it's as hot as it can possibly get, and we'll see